Hello everyone, I just wanted to make this quick video today because if you didn't know, the Season 3 patch notes for Guilty Gear just dropped, so I just wanted to go over every single ANJI change and talk about it pretty briefly. First change we got that is 6H will have increased wall break value. I'm hoping that this means you can get better setups where you can get wall slumps off of 6H because it's only a true combo off of close slash when non-counter hit. So it's very difficult to actually introduce it into your combos, and its main purpose was to use it in block strings. But now that this has increased wall break value, you can get probably more reliable wall slumps. I was looking into using this deck like last season, but it did so little wall damage that it was very inconsistent. But hopefully this means now that we'll have better slump setup for ANJI. Universal change I have to talk about briefly is that every single special move with follow-ups has both the initial special move counter hit state removed and the follow-up move counter hit state removed. So every single hit after Fuujin and the initial hit of Fuujin will no longer trigger the level 3 or higher attack counter hit. But to compensate, they made it so first of all, Fuujin initial hit has increased damage scaling. You'll be able to control their position depending on holding back or forward for Fuujin P. Fuujin K has faster recovery, and Fuujin S also has more damage. Fuujin H isn't getting any change, which is a surprisingly good thing for ANJI because most universal 6K or 6H that were overheads got slightly increased startup to make it easier to react to, so I was kind of fearing that Fuujin H would get the same treatment, but they decided to leave it be. So yeah, increased damage, but no more counter hit effect, meaning that you'll no longer get like random very high damage combos off of stray hits in neutral, and at the top level where you're able to consistently confirm your counter hits, you'll have to spend a little bit more meter to get your combo started after getting a mix-up hit off of Nagia or Rin. But simultaneously, it's so difficult to confirm even at the top levels that I usually always go for a fast red RC after getting a hit, because if they block it, you have to get the red RC to make yourself bluff anyway. So yeah, I think it's a kind of slight nerf in a way, but I definitely still see it as a buff because of the increased damage, and definitely a buff because of the increased damage on the next move where Ko is getting increased damage scaling as well. This is extremely powerful for ANJI. As you can maybe see from the screen right now, both his supers will deal less damage, so hopefully this means that routing for longer combos with more corner carry, using Roman Cancel instead of straight up going into super, will be a more potent option, because I think that just a short combo into super being optimal is never the most fun thing. It's always nice where you have more combo variety. So having to choose between damage and maybe a wall break or higher corner carry or building more meter, it's gonna be very interesting. And yeah, Ko dealing more damage is gonna promote players for going for Ko loops more often. Finally, the last change would be that they added the new special move for ANJI to 1-4P after triggering the auto guard from either of the 3 spins will pretty much have the effect of a DP, where after blocked it will be very minus. On hit you'll get not the biggest reward meterless, but it'll prevent opponents from just rushing in and ignoring the fact that you parried them. For example, if you parry a jump in, your opponent would still be in a very advantageous position, and the same would be true after parrying a projectile. So hopefully this means that ANJI has more use from just approaching with spin in neutral. Yeah, that's about it. I'm kind of looking forward to season 3. Kind of looking forward to how ANJI's kit interacts with the new universal mechanics, being like the drive assault and the penis defense or whatever. One thing I'm kind of disappointed is that they didn't address the fact that non-counter hit close slash into 5H into Ko would not let you get a Ko loop unless you have dash momentum, and by dash momentum I mean you have to be in a full run for a solid second. So it's kind of unfortunate that you're not getting more consistent damage off of normal non-counter hit grounded close slash. But overall, I think ANJI definitely still gets buffed this season if you play it optimally. But maybe it's a slight nerf at the top level, but even then he gets a lot of new tools to improve his neutral. I think that ANJI's damage and ANJI's pressure were never a problem, they were very strong suits. So adding the new special move, reducing recovery on Fuujin K, and giving more movement control on Fuujin P is gonna make his neutral overall better, and so he definitely wins the patch note in my opinion. Thanks a lot for watching everyone, and have fun.